In this brief video, we'll see how with MacroView corporate email filing, you can tag an email as it's sent, such that that email and all subsequent emails in the conversation are saved automatically to SharePoint. MacroView corporate email filing uses filing tags to automate the saving of emails. The tags are appended to the subject of the email. For example, Acme, identifying the organization, C100 a client code, and P1002 the code for a project or case or matter. As you send an email, MacroView corporate email filing can automatically insert a filing tag that identifies the location in SharePoint where you want a copy of that email to be saved. All subsequent emails in the conversation will be saved automatically to the same SharePoint location, providing the filing tag remains in their subject. Here in Outlook, we have a new email open. We can click the Send and Save button in order to choose a location in SharePoint where we'd like a copy of that email to be saved as it is sent. From the Browse mode of the MacroView pane, we can select this email folder and click Save. The email is now being saved to SharePoint as well as being sent. If we go to the Sent Items, we see that our newly sent email has also been saved. The orange Save to SharePoint by Ceph category tells us this. And if we can see the location in SharePoint where it's been saved. Back in Outlook, if we use the MacroView pane to select the area that we chose for the save and choose the Matter Emails view, we see a copy of our newly sent email. The subject, to, from, and receive time have all been recorded automatically, and here is a formatted preview of our email. From the preview, we can see that the filing tag that identifies our chosen save area has been automatically appended to the subject of our newly sent email. Well, here's another sample new email. Let's use Save and Send again. We can use the Search Site Tree command of MacroView to help us to locate to an area using a word that's part of its name or title, for example, the word proposal. Let's choose this 1003 proposal area, and MacroView will automatically navigate us to that area in the MacroView Browse mode. We can then select its email folder and click Save. Alternatively, we can use Search in order to locate to an area using its metadata. If we use this Matters search, we can find areas in SharePoint based on their metadata. For example, areas where the matter type contains litigation and where the status of the matter is active. When we click Search, MacroView finds 5 areas. If we double-click a search result, we'll be navigated to that area in the Browse mode. We can then choose its email folder and click Save. Again, our sent email is now being saved to SharePoint, and if we click the Sent Items, we can see that it's been saved to SharePoint as well as being sent. Here's the area where it's saved, and we also note that the 1003 tag has been automatically appended to the subject of our newly sent and saved email. Well, in this video we've seen how you can use the Send and Save command of MacroView to choose a location in SharePoint where you want a copy of your sent email to be saved. If you have MacroView corporate email filing, a filing tag that identifies the selected saved location will be automatically appended to the subject of the sent email. The sent email will then be saved to that location, and subsequent emails in the conversation will also be automatically saved to that location. You can choose the saved location in the MacroView Browse tree. For example, the email folder in the area for a project, or a case, or a matter. You can also search for a location using part of its name or title, or using its metadata. And this applies to both SharePoint Online and SharePoint On-Premises. Use these details for more information about MacroView corporate email filing, and generally for MacroView solutions for generating and managing documents and emails.